It's a rainy Friday and I have just arrived at work. Just been passing through the soaked streets where people are being blown hither and yon by the wind, hiding under their umbrellas like, petals or pollen drifting on the wind. And I received some mail that matches that sentiment in quite a good way. You'll notice it's the kind of gray plastic envelope that we're familiar with from Lulu. And this is the full version, the full print version of M-Space, a science fiction role-playing game using Mythras Imperative as its engine. Not the full Mythras rules, but Mythras Imperative. Although you could just, use it with Mythras if you like. But for those of you who are into D100 games, news of a science fiction D100 game is always exciting. One connected to Mythras, somehow more so. Now, remember what I was talking about, today's weather. And while this strikes me as snow, the mood is remarkably similar. And take a look at the format of this book. It's square, long pages that stay open easily. I like this quite a bit, with pages that are easily tracked and read. So if we take a look inside, we open up the table of contents, and we see that characters through a game system takes us to the first 32 pages. Then we get into something new, extended conflicts, then combat and simplified combat from Mythras Imperatives, section on spot rules, and then we get into the really, science fiction-y stuff. Starship design, starship combat, advanced starship combat, alien creation, world building, circles, which is the expression of, cults in this version of the game, psionics, vehicle design, tech, and finally life forms for the last entry starting on page 206. So the book itself runs for 215 pages, including the indices. So all kinds of neatly laid out stuff. There's some full page art. There's some minor sections of art. Lots of great stuff. You just love the sense of loneliness coupled with exploration that evokes. Okay. We'll take further looks into M-Space in the future as it starts to see use.
Until then, I guess what's most important to realize is that M-Space is not just a pretty face. While it is a very attractive looking book, there's an awful lot under the covers to really legitimately get excited about.